Specialist or generalist, which is better and why? You can be a specialist, even a world-class level in one sport, form of movement or any other areas of life, or you can be a generalist who is not a world-class level but can be a good high level in at least 5-10 different sports areas of life. Which one would you choose? Stay with me in the next few minutes and I show you through my journey how and why I transformed from a specialist professional athlete to a movement generalist athlete. Hi, my name is Mihály Sáfrán. I came from Hungary. If we look at my sport background, I spent more than 20 years in the canoe competitive sport. I reached many nice results. I was a junior world champion. I was a European champion in the adult category, world championship bronze medalist. I was even attending in the Olympic Games once in 2008. And if I count all the competitions from childhood, I was winning way over 200 gold medals. So I know what does it mean to be a specialist and focusing on one thing. So I was a world-class level in one sport, one form of movement. In the canoeing, I had a very good level of endurance, strength endurance. I was kind of strong, but I was low to medium level in many other forms of movement, and even some basic human movement patterns were very dysfunctional. For example, I couldn't go down and stay in the deep squat resting position with a full feet. I had to lift my heels, and even after 20-30 seconds it was uncomfortable to stay there. I couldn't lift my arms next to my ears, and even 5 minutes standing in one place was very uncomfortable. I wanted to sit down in the chair. I had a kind of strong upper body. I could bench press 120-130 kilograms, but I couldn't hold a 1 second handstand, not even mention the handstand push-up. Or I couldn't do the muscle up exercise, even though I had the strength for this, but my shoulders were very stiff, so it was just not possible at that time. And I had chicken legs. We were not training too much for the legs, except the running. I couldn't do the pistol squat, single leg squat exercise because my ankles and hips were stiff. And if I had to perform a deadlift test, I would lift maybe 100 kilograms, but even with a high risk of injury, so I was not even trying at that time lifting heavy weights. I had pain and overuse injuries many times. I was a frequent guest in the massage, physiotherapy. So I was very good in one kind of movement, but low level, medium level in many other things. After a while I stopped the professional elite sport, but I still enjoyed movement, daily exercising. But I switched to a more generalist way of fitness. I had much more variety, different kinds of movements in the new chapter of my life. And yeah, years later, I can say I am in the best shape of my life right now, even 10-15 years later, close to 40 years old. I am stronger, faster, more flexible than ever. I am much better in many movement skills. Okay, my endurance is not as good as I was before in the competitive sport period, because I'm not practicing as much endurance, but I still managed to finish in the top 10 in the obstacle course races, and I was even winning one time a smaller race. Now I don't need a massage or physiotherapy. I reached the normal and good level, basic movement pattern, so I can go down to the deep squat resting position with full flat feet, and I could stay there 20-30 minutes even if I have to. I can stand in one place for hours if I have to. I can lift my arms next to my ears. I don't have chicken legs anymore. I have visible muscles in my legs. I can perform over 20 pistol squats each leg. I can deadlift 215 kilograms safely without problems. I can still bench press around 120 kilograms even if I'm not practicing it, but I can hold a minimum 30-second handstand. I can do a few reps in the handstand push-up, and I can easily perform multiple reps from the muscle up exercise. So right now I feel in the best shape of my life. If we look at the general fitness, I'm stronger, faster, more agile, more flexible, and yeah, I feel great in my body. I feel I just started, so if I keep doing the regular trainings, I can still improve in the next 5, 10, 20 years. And I have many fitness goals to achieve. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't regret to be a professional athlete. I had many nice experiences and lessons which I can use later in life. But I paid the price with the health of my body, which I could regain after a few years of smarter way of training. So if you also want to be a generalist in movement, move freely and confident again, learning more about the nutrition and other lifestyle factors, then I recommend you to read my blog and articles. And I was writing books which you can find on my homepage. And if you want to progress faster, contact me for an online consultation, or let's work together for a few months on your goals in online coaching. So back to the original question, which is better, a specialist or a generalist? I think it's not so simple to answer. It always depends on the individual life circumstances and life periods, as I see. So for a few years it can be more important to be a specialist, and then other few years it can be more important for your life to be a generalist. For sure, if you want to be one of the best in one particular sport, you have to be a specialist, because the bar is very high in any kind of sports nowadays. But if you are interested more in general fitness, you want to be just fit and healthy in general, strong, flexible, enduring and agile at the same time, looking good and having good chance for a quality long life, then I would recommend the generalist approach in the fitness. And also, if we zoom out from the sports and we look the bigger picture in the life, I see that in this fast and ever-changing world, we have to be more adaptable, and we have to have some knowledge in many different areas of life. Thanks for being here. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends. If you find it useful and interesting, keep moving, and see you in the next one.